kind of a median island, whether it's a painted island, you know, they would have to restripe the streets in order to separate the traffic lanes. And they've also talked about putting in a concrete barrier in order to completely separate, you know, so things like, so head-ons don't occur. Now, I haven't been at these meetings, but I know there is always a lot of opposition to even the slightest things, even the reflectors that you're mentioning. My understanding is that there was a lot of people that didn't want those. They felt that it was too bright and it takes away from the I guess the feel of the canyon drive. So as far as I mean, it's definitely possible. I mean, because you don't have the heavy traffic volume. You don't need 2 lanes in each direction. You know, you're only talking about a couple of feet, and you know, 1 lane in each direction is more than enough. You know, but you know, it's something that can definitely be done. Like I said, I don't know the history, so I don't want to say anything. But if the community agrees to it, you can do it very easily.
But your department has in hand at least 5 years of study, am I correct?
I know they've looked at it. I remember many years ago there was a bicycle vehicle accident,
Yeah.
you know, with it. So I know that, you know, every time something happens, you know, they go to these meetings and you know, they've looked at things that can be done. I mean, they've looked at.
So the answer to the question would be yes, and you would be
Right. Yeah, back here.
Let her finish.
So the answer to the question would be that yes, you do have the studies, and we, as through the Information Act, would be able to have it so that it would then assist us of how to go forward.
Yeah, I mean, there is a file on this location, and they've looked at things, and like I said, I'm not sure why, as far as restriping I think that the idea was to restripe it so you would have 2 lanes going northbound, then you would have a separation of, you know, 5 to 10 feet, and then a 1 single lane coming southbound. So in case of, you know, going north, if there's a vehicle that's going, you know, a little bit slow, they can just pull over to the right, and a car can go up.
If I may say something, I think Steve mentioned earlier, he said historical events are not something that we're looking at here. We're looking on today on a going forward basis. So however long, whatever you're talking about with regard to what we're